Hello, and welcome to Ashes of the Old World, Episode 18, Part 2, and a week certainly has not passed since the last recording.
Yeah, totally just been a couple of minutes.
Completely.
Totally.
No, sir.
But it felt like a week, Kate. It's the longest 5 minutes in history.
God, I know.
Oh, God.
Alright, before we get started, I'm gonna plug some stuff. Sal is actually going to be making a... Is actually going to be making a pod pack?
Yeah, token pack.
A token pack.
For 20.
So this is just the first one. It's got 96 tokens, and hot jam, they're all fucking unique.
Yep. There will be a few more packs as well. So you can look forward to that. And you might have already seen some of these pogs that gave it. So, you might have already seen a few of these.
Yeah.
In particular, at the party that we had to go to.
Yeah.
Look for that one guy.
I've actually been using them in Wreckage of the Old Bolts as well.
If you guys want to use Tarnok or Akra, they're up on DemonR if you want to use their pogs.
Oh, Jesus. So there's that.
However, Akra's Pog is cursed, and it will make you do the worst thing.
So I might have a link in
disclaimer.
When available, I will have a link in the description for
Hopefully it will be up by the time the thing's up. If not...
Oh, I am going to take forever to upload all these videos, so yes.
True.
Okay, so the first stop for you and the allies you've selected to come with you, from what I understand, was the potion guy and the... Who was the other dude? And Arachnia. Arachnia, Tarnak, you were able to convince her that the dragons would be something dangerous eventually, so she came with you. Phelan... Daniels didn't take much convincing at all, strangely enough. He just like, dragons! And then you just see him, like, have a carving tool and a very concerning amount of strangely shaped knives that he just packs up and puts in his backpack.
This man clearly knows what he's doing about taking down dragons.
Oh, not even slightly. But I want to try!
Well... I suppose it's fine.
You know what that is? You know what this means? Profit.
Dragon innards make great potion ingredients.
Or so I'm told. I've never actually gotten any dragon bits, but I will soon. Holy fuck.
God, these characters.
Obviously, the two from the Red Bears, Dervid and Waffly Tailfire, were probably already set to go, because, you know, that's their whole shit.
That's their jam.
Yeah. So, the next spot is the stables. Arachnia actually has the other two horses that she's taken from you before. So you're now back up to you're back up to 4 horses total.
That still means we're all sharing a horse.
All right. Do you want to share?
Doing this shit Knights Templar style. All right.
Hell yeah. I imagine you
I hate to be the person who has to share a horse with Akra.
So. I'm going to say each ally you selected is going to be sharing a horse with you. So Dervid with Derek, Akra with the dwarf, Waffly, Phelan and Daniels, and Tarnok and Arachnia. Oh, that's adorable. Let's add to the shipping fuel.
You know, if you really wanted to add to the shipping fuel,
I am so glad the unnatural lust spell does not exist in 5th edition.
What the fuck is
Wait a
that?
minute.
No, don't answer that.
Instead of a horse, can Tarnok just like give Arachne a piggyback ride?
Can you keep
You will not keep up with the fucking horses.
How much movement can they do per movement?
more than...
More than you.
Even with my key.
Yes.
You're gonna waste...
You will run
Hold on. You're gonna waste all your ki before you even get to the dragon.
Dude, stamina. Like training. Yeah, fine. Let's go with the horse then.
Please.
Just to make matters worse, Arachnio's gonna be like driving the horse because Tarnok doesn't know how.
That's fair.
So he's gonna be grabbing her.
Oh, boy.
Which look awkward
Akra
as
the
hell.
distance, I ship it.
But then Tarnok's just like, ugh, you ship everything.
Yes. Oh, shit, he talked.
Yeah.
Anyway, so...
It was
Yes,
in grunting,
that
don't
phrase.
worry.
How to get Tarnok to talk. Say you ship everything.
So...
Once you guys get tongue, you'll be able to speak Tarnok like me as an intellectual.
Well then,
Like me, as an intellectual.
like an intellectual lizard man who eats people. Could happen.
Someone start making that Tarnok meme.
On your way over, it's a lot quicker to the wall than it was previously, because you know you're not going the roundabout way you're before that was like that. You're just going directly to the wall and the door. Passing a couple farms.
I blame Skyglint.
Yes, Skyglint, that fucker. Passing a couple.
Useless piece. Everybody hates Skyglint.
Yes, of course.
Who doesn't hate Sky Clint? Jesus Christ, Sky Clint.
I bet there's
No.
at least
You don't want Sky
there's at least one, and that might count himself. So this time around, you're actually passing a couple fields farming, like corn. There, you even see the occasional giant goat, but instead of the like whole packs that you were before, it's just the individual goat, just one running around gracefully across the grass, eating off of trees, even because you know they're that fucking tall. So, it's when you get to the wall itself, you see something concerning.
Oh.
The gate. On the other side of the gate, well, there's two. One for the other, one side, one for the other. And you notice, you take a basic glance, and you can see this practical wall of skeletons on the other side. Stacked up as if they were desperately trying to escape, but the gate didn't open.
Oh.
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 This is a bad sign.
Certainly, but the people at the wall are go up to you and ask, "Are you sure you want to go through?"
Can we?
And
There's a small pause as they look to practically up in the sky. He's like, "If you can hurry, how fast do you? You know what? Yeah, sure." Or, they open the gate, but only just enough for you to fit under it.
Well, my concern was all the skeletons ramped up against the gate. Like, is it just gonna get jammed and bones and shit?
Well, they're not going to raise it all the way up, but you will have a little bit of a difficult time getting through, actually. So,
we have to climb a pile of bones after the gate
Yes.
opens. The horses are not gonna be able to do
how
this.
do you get how are you going to deal with the skeleton pile?
You can't eat them, so I'm out of ideas.
We can't burn them.
not with that attitude, Tarnok. Not with that attitude.
Okay.
Let me look over at my guy. Come on. Oh.
If only we could shout like the dragon.
Just
was
Foos Radel, all that fucking shit out of the way.
Then we could also slay the dragons really easily too.
Mhm.
Hey, Gate, you're gonna hate me for this. What does wild shape do? Because it doesn't quite say here. And I'm
Oh
not
yeah,
sure.
Druid. You turn into animals. You get this.
Oh, that asshole!
You gain the statistics of an animal. I've written down the animals you've seen before. All of his mind statistics stay the same, though. His intelligence, his charisma, and his wisdom.
I don't actually see where the animals
His
that
bio and info.
can turn into. Oh, okay. Where is that on the?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. None of this helps right now. Except maybe the horse. Of course, I don't think anyone wants to ride this guy all the way there. that will probably
Yeah, it would be awkward. He
for
certainly
everyone
could turn
else.
into a horse that you can ride, but, you know, you already have a horse.
No, that's not gonna work. He has Entangle, but I
No,
don't
that's
think
gonna make it
work.
worse.
Thunder Wave. Each creature saving throw. No, we need something that can upright destroy
Okay.
all this. Does Acro
Well,
have anything?
if you don't have anything special, you could just clean up. You could
You mean carefully pull out all the skeletons?
You could do
one at
that,
a
yes.
time? Oh boy, that's gonna take a while. But we're gonna have to do it anyway, and it's not like we're gonna make all this
I
one
didn't even
day.
expect this to be an obstacle until Cedric brought it up. That is a good point.
Okay. But there's only so many we could pull into. Think
But
about
what
that.
if acid breath?
You know what? Yes!
Yeah.
Just melt us a path!
Wait a minute, hold on real quick. I gotta check something. What breath is this technically?
I think both you and
Yeah.
both you and Akra have two different types of acid breath. One's a cone, one's a line.
Dylan has poison breath,
Oh.
and I have acid breath.
I roll to smell.
Sure. Roll perception.
Skeletons.
What meat?
Any meat. Damn it!
They're skeletons! What the hell were you expecting?
I was hoping.
Were you hoping Tarnok would just feeding frenzy and just cartoonishly barrel his way through the skeletons or something?
No. Yes.
Okay, so
It's fine. I believe it.
Well, you know what? Can the
I'm
horses
gonna
just
say
handle
animal
this
handling.
shit?
This is very difficult terrain.
Okay, Phelan's gonna be the best at that since he actually has animal handling. I'm gonna look
I
at the
mean-
Baron real quick too, to see if he has that.
Oh,
Y'all are sure I can't
Fucker.
just acid breath my way through.
Okay,
I'm
wait.
saying
What?
you can't.
What
His animal
if?
handling isn't bad, the other guy, so we could put him on a horse.
The two of us are completely useless here.
Okay.
Well, what if? And I'm
Phelan.
just
Oh,
spitballing
he's
here.
actually better than Phelan.
Me and Phelan team up. He poison breaths, and then I fire breath, and we make
How-
explosion.
How
Would
does
that
that create
work?
an explosion?
Isn't poison flammable?
No, not inherently.
Not inherent.
Depends what kind of poison breath it is.
But video games.
Dark.
I mean, if it had a lot of salt.
Video games don't apply here, Dark.
Well, Phelan loses a lot, so there must be a shit ton of salt in there.
Okay, so Phelan
I'll take-
I really didn't think this through.
Phelan has an okay animal handling skill, and the druid has a good one. Who else has
I'll take this as a group check, because goddamn.
Okay.
I have two.
Go ahead. Anyone. Just one. Just run roll. It's a normal.
Just Phelan, you have a higher one, please. Just go. Break us through.
Well,
That's one.
a couple of horses get kind of injured going through the skeletons, but you do make your way through.
Well, shit. How?
Not at their legs, but they are, like, you do see bones sticking out of them. Not their own, though. They can run, but, like, not as fast.
Are they injured enough to where Tarnok would
No.
like start drooling? Okay.
Oh my god!
No.
The blood frenzy.
All right,
It
so
begins.
another thing. to know.
Hungry.
When you do make your way on the other side of the gate, I have to change the map.
Oh boy. This is. Oh! What?
It's concerning over here.
That is very concerning! What the hell?
Well, let him
When did the island get a
Hell
tribal
yeah.
tattoo?
I just drew randomly on this. As there is just so much pools of acid, it's concerning. As it's practically changed the whole fucking landscape.
Wait, does that mean the
What
village,
village?
is absolutely fucking annihilated?
It's not on the map anymore.
Oh,
Awesome.
Well, shit.
Mm,
And this is Ham's last known location.
incredibly concerning.
Yeah.
Considering that now stretches a very large portion of this island.
Oh man, both
Yes.
of those towns are gone, aren't they?
And you do remember the last
Oh,
mail she
no.
sent to you, right?
Yeah.
About the poison stuff. Oh god.
Oh god, she could be anywhere in that
Well-
shit.
I hope she's okay. Maybe she went to the Bork mine. Or to that temple place we went to. God, I hope she went there.
My goodness. You
I pray she's safe.
good.
Well, we need to stop somewhere safe so we can tend to the horses real quick to get there faster.
Okay,
Where is
but where
this
is that?
safe?
Oh
We
lordy.
could bypass some of this garbage by going this way a little
Certainly.
bit and walking around it. Because the dragon place is like right around here.
Good point.
So it's
Oh,
not
hold
like
on.
we're going to waste that
Hold on.
much time.
Yeah, no.
I suppose.
I mean, it would still take us probably the same amount of time just trying to dodge and weave throughout the acid.
I just had to check.
Yeah.
So, and we'd probably have to make considerably less.
Certainly,
skill
you could
checks
go around.
and such.
So you're
Right.
what are you doing with the horses?
We need to make sure they're all right. For
Three
the
of them-
journey, because
Yeah, we can't have.
Yeah.
they're right there.
Three of
They're
them look like
right
they could keep
there.
going. One of them looks too heavily injured to really go very fast.
Right. We could either leave that one behind and have Baron
You could.
Daniel turn into a horse, or we could try to heal it.
We have
Which
to do
will
it
take
quick
up some of
though
our
before Tarnok gets hungry.
You
We
have
have
all
so
of the
many
fucking
rations.
rations, man.
Again, I have only so much.
Alright.
Yes, they
do.
do.
Potions of healing work on horses?
If you can get it to drink one.
And if not,
Well,
there's
we
the
can
Tarnock
certainly
alternative.
try.
Yes, of course.
Put
Right.
that ad in the corner.
Baron Daniels is going to use up one of his potions
Alright.
on the horse.
Alright, the horse. Let me just roll. Because horses don't have that much health points in the first place, so. Plus 2. Okay.
Well, Dare could have healed it, but yeah.
Okay, the horse is actually a lot better now.
That's good. And we'll just remove any
Yep.
bones that are sticking out of them, because that's bad.
We'll do that first,
No, it's
and
like-
then we'll heal.
I don't know why it's. I don't know why it's not healing. Take the
Is there
bone
no
out.
Take the bone. Phelan, I don't know why it's healing. Akra, take the bone out.
Oh, I didn't realize this wasn't this horse's bone.
Just zoom in on Akra with the
Oh, man.
done look on her face.
Alright, so, as you're, I assume you continued going on by this point. How quickly are you
Yep.
going through? Yeah, how quickly are you going through all these
Pepperoni, rest of
pools?
pepperoni.
As quickly as fucking possible.
Okay.
I thought we were going around them.
All right.
Yeah, that's
so
the idea.
get about, say, about here. Oh, not there. Fuck. As you see a familiar cart, sort of. Maybe.
Uh-oh.
As hold on, where is it? God damn it! Oh, there it is. Sometimes I forget my which like folders things are in. All right. As you see this tiny dragon and a cart.
Oh.
You've met them before. You've met them before, but not out in the open.
Wait a minute. This
Oh my
guy-
god.
Due to unforeseen
Read it.
circumstances, cursed items is closed.
Oh.
As he's shaking the jar. But if you would like to donate,
Shake.
fair enough.
Me and Arachnia walked past him without looking at him.
Hold on. We should ask him what's going on here, because if this damage in the land was not done with the dragons, and one of them's just right there without the cart, we need to figure out what's going on here before we head and deal with the dragons.
Are not groans.
Keep reading.
But if
Can we
you'd
keep
like to
reading that, though?
donate to the Getting Me a New Cart Fund, I can open up back sooner. I also have some stretch goals, like a new horse. Maybe a living one. Not having to rely on my really old big dummy parents for manufacturing of my items who come out of nowhere and just break carts. Because they're mad or something. A puppy.
Oh, okay. So
Two
it's
puppies.
the dragons that did that. Okay.
Oh my goodness. And he's sitting on the bag. Oh.
I feel bad for him. Oh.
Okay.
Make an ally out of the wormling.
But how do the others? Okay, how do the people?
The Red
with
Bears are not
react
really
to this?
concerned
That's my
about the
question.
wormling. They had mentioned before that it's just a baby. It's literally no threat. They're in fact not even paying any mind to the wormling right now.
Phelan's
gold?
going to give it 50 gold coins.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay,
yes, there's a horse and a cart right
that's
there.
a cart.
Also,
That's a horse in a cart right there.
I feel bad for it.
speaking of which,
Phelan is a good soul.
your flag glows for a second, as despite the association with your enemy, you still acted charitably, like a great act of charity, even in the face. Huh?
I wasn't even thinking about that.
So, your flag now has a visage of you handing out gold to a
Visage.
small dragon. It's taking up a fifth of your flag.
Aw.
Alright,
Right.
so
That's good.
neat. So yeah, you do get the first feature of the Flag of the Hopeful now. The
Alright.
the wormling looks pretty excited and hops up and down when it gets the 50 gold. It turns around, puts it in the backpack, and sits back down on it, shaking the jar a lot less frequently.
Aw. Is that the culprit?
What?
Do you?
Jar!
I'm going to.
It's the coldest in the jar.
Okay,
Mhm.
Derek is gonna look at the wormling real quick. Would you happen to know where your old big dummy parents went?
I'm gonna say persuasion.
Alrighty.
God damn it, Derek, you and your fucking proficiencies. Oh. Alright. So,
He's the fucking
the Wormling
bard.
says he doesn't know
Respect.
where one of them went, but he does point upwards, and you can basically see what looks like a tiny bird, but it's dragon-shaped. So you can assume, in perspective, that's just a dragon really high up.
Derek turns to Dervid.
The third one should
what's
still
the
be in
plan
the cave.
now?
We gotta make sure not to be seen by that one, or at least avoid it entirely.
Let's not get in a fight with it right here. We're still a bit close to the toxic stuff.
And let's not talk about that right in front of
I don't
their
give-
child.
Exactly. That's
Oh, out of
terrible.
character? Because I
Just out of
had a
character
response.
suggestion right there.
I had a response in character like, I
Yes.
don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Out of character. Sorry.
Aw.
Christ.
I mean, if everyone else is talking out loud, that's not my problem.
They broke my part. They broke my entire
Christ.
shop, and now look at me.
It's like they're probably going through they're probably going to go through their angsty teenager phase real quick now. They're gonna
Just
like, I defy you. Do what I want.
Christ.
God, mom. God, dad.
We need a way to to sneak
right.
past the dragon, then, don't we?
With, okay.
I have an idea. I'm not sure of how good of an idea it is. Okay. So, Mr. Baron Daniel
Yes?
Daniel has Entangle, which makes a bunch of grasping
Yes.
weed divine come out of the ground in 20-foot area range. So, I was thinking we could use that and basically pull up all those plants.
Yeah, that would be very
Kind of
visible
use
in
it
this completely
like a-
black
no, wait, that'd
ashen
be green.
land.
This is the actual. There goes my plan! Why does this land have to become an ash?
Damn you, color schemes!
Oh boy. Interesting uses of spell slots.
Tarnok's picking his teeth while all this is happening.
Probably.
I guess Aqua's just like playing with her daggers.
Sharpening them, really.
I'm assuming, yeah.
In
Yeah.
battle, yes. I can't really
Besides, I think we
tell
only control the
what
NPCs
the
in battle.
NPCs are going to be doing, because
Yeah.
the entire personality is mine.
Well,
Yep.
I guess we're just gonna have to be careful as we walk around then.
Alright. So, yeah, we should probably continue.
Okay.
Standing around only
So,
increases our chances of getting
are you going to be trying to move
Spotted.
stealthily, like,
Yeah.
through here? Because there is rules for that, as far as travel is concerned. It's going to be taking the passive
Yeah.
stealth of the person with the lowest passive stealth. Okay.
Let's see who has the lowest passive stealth.
Dervid is 11.
12.
Balin has 12.
Fair enough.
Garrett's is higher than Dervid, so I didn't count him.
Yeah,
Thank you.
both Phelan and Baron Von Dan Daniel have
Akra has 12 passive too, so
12. They have 12. What
I
does
can guarantee
Tarnok have?
Tarnok's got a high stealth, so I'm going to use 11 to save time. So while you're traveling slowly to,
Okay.
not attract a fucking dragon, like you're moving along, you're halfway there when... Hold on. Oh dear. Oh boy, yes.
Oh, no. all of this is terrible.
As it turns
There's a
out,
heart, and oh god.
there's this constant
chest.
strain of acid into this landscape has kind of woken up some pretty nasty things, and you've just encountered one of them. As you see these floating skulls, there's wreathed in flame, and these shadowy creatures just floating along. What do you do?
Oh,
Well, nothing says evil and hostile quite like shadowy
They're looking at
creature
you, and they are
fiery
starting to
skulls.
head toward you.
are they actively attacking us right now? Oh
Question
dear.
my father.
Oh, that's
I cleaned my fangs and get ready for battle.
Just imagine Tardog pulling out some floss.
I
Okay, then.
just get my nails just like.
Let's roll initiative.
yeah.
Tarnock is a tooth file or something.
They're
who
going
do
to
you
share
want to
your
roll
initiative
with,
to
'cause
save
we gotta
so much
think
time.
about the NPCs here. Oh, is it the star? Okay.
Alright.
Got you. Where are you, Phelan? There you are.
Order!
Initiative, Phelan. Oh, thank you, Phelan. I can't believe how high that is.
I am one level off
That is a
from
nat 20.
Well, that's concerning. Phelan, what is your dexterity modifier? Yes. The plus you get.
The dexterity modifier?
Okay. The Wraith is going first.
2.
Multiples. It rolled a 19
Oh no. Did that
and has a
thing
higher
roll
dexterity
20?
modifier than you. Hold on, you rolled a 20. Okay, never mind.
That is so scary.
Phelan, you're first. And sharing the initiative with you is Baron Dan Daniels.
Oh. Alright. I gotta think about this real quick. What kind of weapons do I have? Okay. I do have hand axes. Hand axes are good. How far is that thing? So, that's 50 feet. I think that's within range of my throwing axes. Yeah, that's... Throwing range is maximum is 20. Okay. So how... I feel like around here. I'm just thinking about this.
It does look like a
that
ghost,
thing's
probably.
Like a ghost, probably. And I'm not sure if Phelan can hit that.
I'm a little upset I go last.
Oh, shit.
I have 2 fuckers that can crank out radiant damage!
I think...
Right where? Yes,
I
you
think
can move
Phelan
right
can
through
move
ally
there.
spaces.
Right here?
Okay.
Okay. And he's gonna take out his hand axe and hit this flaming skull with it. The
Have
one
a better time
closest
keeping
to
track
him.
of each one. I'm gonna give them little things.
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
This is not my sheet. Got it. Character sheet. Weapon. And here we go.
Red Skull leader.
Okay. You throw your axe and it just
Okay, there it goes.
Whacks right into the flame skull, and there's just this whole axe stuck in the skull's skull. Ha. Fucking Christ. The skull is screeching. It has a screech, it does. Doing a scream.
That's a skull screech. Oh boy. I think Baron's just gonna hang back here a little bit.
Alright, fair enough.
So, next turn.
Yeah. As this wraith moves right up to you, and it kind of does a thing.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh no. I knew it was probably gonna happen.
Okay, that hits.
The acid.
Oh, wow, that is a lot more damage than I thought it was. I should have. Okay. It's not a fistful of dice, and that is pretty lucky. Okay, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 12 necrotic. Oh, wait, hold on. 15 necrotic damage. Okay, and you need to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay,
Yes.
Save. Just normal?
Alright. Reduce your maximum hit points by the same amount.
8.
Yes. Make sure you keep track of how it was originally.
Current? Like the max?
Like the original max? Like write it down. Actually, what is your original max? Just so I can keep track. Okay.
God damn it.
Alright. That's some
50.
concerning stuff.
So just knock me to 38.
As these spooky specters move closer.
Heathenous bastard.
Acra. And by extension, Waffly Tailfire, the barbarian dwarf.
Well, I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do a little bit of some old-fashioned.
You do get 2 of those because you are level 5, right?
Beams. Like so.
Did you check the at higher levels thing with Eldritch Blast?
Oh.
Oh, I can do that twice.
Well, is he doing it at the higher level?
I guess I am.
Cantrips get more powerful at level 5.
Oh.
So, now that I can do that twice, I guess I'll do that twice.
Okay.
It'll be at the one that's causing some grief over here.
So both of those?
Well, might as well just kill them all quickly.
Yeah,
the less there are, the better off we are.
Fair enough. So let me check.
They got double penetrated.
Fucking good. Actually, the second beam you fire out is this large stream of confetti.
Confetti?
Strange. The concentrated beam of confetti. It still does the same type of damage, though.
That's hilarious.
This hasn't happened before.
Billy Gold's just like,
Billy, that you?
Billy Bob? Billy, that you?
Billy, please. I need the tentacles.
We need tentacles here. We can't. It's like, are you not going to let me make my double penetration joke? And then you just hear some strange tongue. Both of them amounts to, yes.
You actually hear giggling when the confetti happens. So, you got Waffly now.
Yay! No, it's just coated. This is just coated in confetti.
Yes, it's completely coated. What you doing with the Barbalarbalian?
Well, I'm going to assume that he can move all the way up here.
Oh, yes.
Then I'm going to go over to his feet. NPCs. Red Bear. Boy.
Boy.
I'm gonna go over to his weapons, I guess.
Right. The sorcerer's copyright strikes effects are in the class actions.
Well, there's two, so I'm kind of the confuzzle.
One's if he's raging, the other if he is not raging.
Well, raging is a free action, correct?
Yes.
Alright, that's in background or class or whatever.
Yes.
Where is that?
Did I not write down?
Class.
Well, I know what rage does,
Find it.
so if you say he's raging,
Yeah.
he's raging.
Okay. So he's raging. And then I'm just gonna go over to and use the sorcerer's copyright strike.
Okay.
Heal me to win. I shall die. Oh. Probably prompting me right now.
Okay.
And then I guess I'll go into the class area and then roll the whatever for wild what magic afterward.
Yes.
Alright.
You don't notice the necrotic damage doing anything to this creature, but let's. Okay, you cast mirror image. What's that do?
Well, let's find out.
Oops, I should probably put it over here. Oh my fucking god! Okay,
What does it do?
hold on. Yeah. It's not. When I drag it onto there, it should do a thing. Anyway, you create 3 illusory duplicates of yourself in your space. Till the spell ends, the duplicates move with you and mimic your actions, shifting position so it's impossible to track which image is real. You can use...
This is the mirror image spell.
Oh. So, I guess everything takes disadvantage while attacking?
let me check.
Because that sounds like, based on that description, I mean, that's what it sounds like.
Each time a creature targets you with an attack during the spell's duration, roll a d20 to determine whether your attack instead targets one of your duplicates. If you have 3 duplicates, you must roll a 6 or higher. With duplicates, it must be an 8 or higher. With 1 duplicate, you must roll an 11 or higher. Duplicate's AC is equal to your dexterity where if an attack hits a duplicate, the duplicate is destroyed. Okay. So just drag a couple more of Waffly onto there.
I'll just have them there. There. Confusion.
Another one.
Another one.
Yeah, there's 3.
Wonderful.
Look at them.
Wonderful. I love them.
What's his reaction to the extras? Is this just normal
He's
now?
screaming because rage. It's like...
Are they all screaming, though? That's
Yes.
the question.
And it's just making them scream more because they're like, stop screaming.
Surprise.
Can he attack again at all?
Huh? No, he gets extra attack. He's a he's 5th level barbarian.
Sweet.
Not really useful
10.
spells, Arachnia.
He gets an extra attack. Not because of the spell, but because he's a barbarian who's at 5th level.
Well, alright. Let's head back into a sheet because I have to keep closing it and opening it and closing
Double
it. and
click it,
opening
it'll become a little bar.
Little bar.
Yeah, I open my sheets in separate windows.
How do you click it to become a little bar?
The top of it.
I thought I could only have one open at a time.
No! How do you think we DM this shit?
I have like 2 separate computers right now. And like, There's so many stuff open. I have to print out some of the stuff too, because sometimes Roll20 doesn't have
Alright,
it.
well, I'm going for another sorcerer's copy, right?
Okay, what class is the Arachnia?
Rogue.
That's what I thought.
That misses. Upright strike does not go off.
Alright. It has to
Yeah.
actually hit. Well, that's gotta die, because who knows what it would have done next.
Exactly.
know.
These skeleton heads. Well, this one right here is going. The one with yeah, that one is going to It opens its skeleton jaw and it fires this ray of fire.
Oh boy.
Tattoo?
At actually, because of the boots of taunting that Waffly has, it has to make a wisdom saving throw to be able to target anything else. And it's going for Waffly. Okay.
Oh,
Let me roll a d20 for that dude. Hitting one of the duplicates instead of the actual, instead of actually anyone, and using another fire ray out of its. That doesn't even hit anything. The power of skeleton heads is no match for dude with mystical boots.
Oh, blue leader showed up.
God damn! Can I roll higher than a 5, please? Jesus.
It's good for us.
The third skeleton head doesn't seem to be moving.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just looking at a Arachnia's sheet right now. It says her current level is 4, but her max is 5. Did you roll for her other D8 of health on hit dice?
She's at level 5. I forgot to tick up the hit dice to 5.
Okay, got it. Okay, just wondering. Okay, Arachnia has no ranged attacks. So,
Alright.
Sharnock's gonna prop over here, and then he's gonna start he's gonna bring out his longbow and start shooting that thing.
Okay.
This is the Arachnia.
Yes, that's her sheet.
Yeah. 2 longbow attacks of magical awesomeness. It's not magical, it's futuristic.
Yes, of the thing you physically have in real life.
Yep.
Okay.
Still surprised he isn't going in for the whole ranger as his secondary class.
Okay, let's check.
Well, now that gnome's dead, I can do whatever I
Okay, those
want.
both hit, but because it's a ghost, it's doing half damage, so that's 18 total, that's 9 damage.
And Arachnia now, her spells are lackluster.
The spells are just from her
see.
racial thing.
Oh, I thought she was like
She is
an
not. She-
arcane trickster or something.
No, all
She's
drow just
actually
get
a
certain
swashbuckler.
spells.
'What's her move speed? 30. Okay, so. We'll just move her over there. She'll move over there and join the fight against this thing. And she'll do her full attacks, which is 2, right? Get. And so does she do wield like one short sword in one hand and one
Yes,
dagger in the
she
other?
can do that.
Okay. So yeah. Okay. So 1 strike with the short sword.
Did I put it in the weapons thing? Okay.
I see short sword and a dagger. And
Sorry,
I
what?
cannot roll. I just got a bunch of orange things popping up.
What?
So I can't roll
Oh, wait,
with her.
hold on. This is due to the fact that there's 2 characters in here with the same name. Hold on, I'll fix this real quick.
Okay.
As soon as I find the folder. because I
But
think
then
this
you
is going to
found
help.
what
Okay.
It error for-
Go ahead. Try again.
Okie dokie. One short story.
Turn on the prompt. I'll give you the higher one because I fucked up.
Okay. So, how do I turn on prompt again? Yeah, I got it right here.
So that would have hit
prompt
either way,
free.
so...
Remote. Okay. And then I guess I attack her with her daggers.
Alright, that's with
Swashbuckling
the
into it
bonus
there.
action? Okay.
No, what are you doing? Just roll. No.
Actually, this
That's
should be
roll.
at an advantage due to the fact that, no, not like that.
Where's
In the
my-
corner of the entire sheet.
Oh, there we go. There we go. See, no, I was just... It wasn't in there.
Anyway, so
Oh, wait,
both of
that's-
those do hit.
Just calls her. Calls her
Okay.
attack the Arachnia
Fucking
Dark Rose.
Christ. Total that equals
And everybody's like,
a math number. I'll be 15, so that's 7 damage. Yeah.
mathematical.
Alright, is that it? Okay. Derek, holy shit, that was a long time, wasn't it? Pull out my calculator real quick.
All right. Well, we're actually going to start off with Dervid real fast, and he's going to
Okay.
he's going to get over here. And we're going to go ahead and let me check something. All right, we're going to go ahead and throw out nice little magic sword
That's a
slash
magic
at
sword,
this
damn
thing.
So, yeah, that is not taking half thing because it is a magic weapon. Alright, that hits.
Yep, and when you hit a
Fuck,
creature, this
okay.
can
So... Yeah, you've
that took up a
dealt
spell
some
slot.
a good amount of radiant damage to this creature. As the surrounding
Alright.
undead actually look a bit surprised, like, oh shit! Whoops. Okay.
Derek is heading this way, and Phelan's kind of looking a
Yes.
bit haggard, right? Alright, he's gonna look over to Phelan real quick and just say, there's still more of us than them. Don't worry, we're here. And where is it? Where is it? Where is it? My turn spell slot.
Does that even heal anything, Sal? Your max did lower. Sal? Oh, did she burp?
Hey, June.
No, I'm here. No, because the 15 damage I took is, limit lowered my health at the same time. My max health is now 236.
Great. Okay. Cashing
Okay.
in that was a bonus action. Cashing in my standard action for another bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Sword is out. And I had something cool to say real fast. Anyway, uttering command word, radiant sword
Command
time.
word is... Yours command
Take
word is
up
radiant
fighting
sword
stand.
time? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, the command word is Oblivion, but I couldn't think of anything cool to say with it at the moment. So, he's just muttering it to himself to light the sword up. And he's going to take up his Werechow stance, if you know what
His
that
what?
is. Okay,
Oh.
it's a long sword fighting stance. Have you ever seen that sword stance where the arms are above the
that,
shoulder
okay.
and the blade is pointing forward? That is his Werechow stance. I know I'm butchering the
Okay.
pronunciation of that,
Well,
but
I know what you're talking about, at least.
yeah. I'll look it up. I need to
Okay.
make sure I got the right one.
So he did that as a bonus action? Okay.
Yeah, that's
And
turn.
Phelan. Yeah.
All the way
I will
back
say
here.
to get your health back up to full, you would need a long
this
rest.
Yeah. How's
He's
this
looking
guy looking in front
like
of me?
he's starting to fade a bit. With a good solid hit, he will fall.
Alright.
Honestly, I think that
Phelan's gonna lift up his sword. He's gonna strike this fiendish creature down.
This creature. Oh yeah, that is a magic thing, isn't it?
More generically called a high stance, so whatever.
Well, the lightning damage is different from the slash.
Yeah,
damage,
I
if
noticed
that means
the
anything to
lightning
you.
damage did about 1, and there's no way to really split that.
Alright.
Slashing damage.
0.5.
Yeah,
Isn't
but
it kind
the
of a magic
slashing
sword already
damage
anyway?
is what doesn't get affected.
Ah ha ha ha.
Six out of
Gotcha.
reasonable amount of resistances. You are level 5, so you do get an extra attack.
Okay. I might as well finish this thing so we can start taking off everything else. Go!
It does not hit, though,
That's
unfortunately.
better. Damn it.
Alright, so you do have Daniels, though.
I don't know if he can do
Interesting.
much. And I'm not saying that to be mean, but I'm saving that because I don't want to use up all his spell slots. And all he has really is a whip to attack people with, which, not
Well,
sure that
I don't
he's
think it's a
got
Belmont
dueling, so
whip
he does
anyway,
slightly
so-
extra damage with his whip. And he...
Okay.
Yeah.
We do have a wall of people in the way, though.
There's a
Yeah.
Alright,
wall of
so do
flesh.
you want to skip him and just have him
Sorry.
in the back?
No one else is taking damage or anything, so yeah.
Fair enough.
Gonna skip him. Gonna
So
hold his
the Wraith,
action.
in order to attack anyone else, has to make a Wisdom saving throw. Neat. It's going to attack Waffly. That was a critical fucking failure. That ain't hitting.
Oh,
It cries a
What
bit
does it do with
inside.
this crit fail?
It is disenfranchised. Oh, Christ. Alright. So this
Yeah.
hits Dervid. That's gonna be very bad.
Alright.
Okay, so I'm gonna need you to roll Constitution saving throw. Is that 16? Neat. So both your actual health and your max health is reduced by 15. What is his original max health? Okay. Make sure you keep track of that.
65.
I will write it down, though. As he groans out in absolute pain as this Wraith over here is going to attempt to strike at...
I just
this
noticed
is
they're
so I can
linked
actually
by
keep track of their
color.
health points. There's no actual in-game thing that happens. What is Arachnia's armor class?
Arachnia's armor class is a total whopping...
Should be at core stats.
Where is your thing, Arachnia?
yeah, it's like right in the front. It's one of the first
Okay,
things.
this misses.
No. 16.
Just amply dodging out of the way of ghosts. Acra.
I know how to play. Push.
going in for a double tentacle. Hopefully, there will not be any more silliness. But
Certainly not. What? Who are you hitting?
I mean, the silliness.
oh, I am going for this one, as I don't want to accidentally, should I have missed, hit, my allies again. So anyway,
Okay.
this time with feeling. Oh,
Oh!
I'm
Two.
gonna say this.
Seriously?
Holy shit!
I am okay with this!
That was fucking great. I'm gonna say with that amount of force damage, you actually knock it into the pool of acid. As you hear this screeching
yeah.
and this pained wails, and it just actually melts in it.
That was
so
terrifying.
that.
But also awesome.
I'm slightly worried about the acid exists that can
Well, the
dissolve
thing is-
ghosts.
Christ.
Just mildly
Alright,
concerned about that.
It's dragon acid.
Drag
You
acid.
don't need to follow me.
Alright, so... Alright, what does Waffly do?
Awfully. Well, he's just going to... Because he's just going to keep going at this one. So, with that said...
Yep.
Assuming he's still doing himself a rage. So I'm going to pop this. I'm going to pop this.
It's out.
Oh, okay.
If you
It's
want to,
out.
yeah.
I'll roll for...
Oh, yeah.
Whatever.
Okay. Good.
I mean, I have to roll for the magical magic. 'Cause it
Even
hits.
if the thing has
We
stopped
cannot.
existing, it must be done.
One simply cannot just hit it.
Good. Good.
It must be done.
Of course.
Necrotic damage
let's
is
see.
ignored.
71. You gain resistance
We're here
to
for the
all
circles.
damage for the next minute. This was already... There was almost already the case with the type of rage Waffly has, but now he's got resistance to psychic damage too.
Now he's...
Oh, that's awesome.
And
Actually help us consider we're
Yeah.
dealing with ghosts right
on
now.
that note, yeah, they could help with the spells. I'm going to cut off the recording for now. This has been episode 8, part 2. Let's see how everyone does with the rest of the skulls. You're doing pretty good. Holy shit.